It's very important to curate the reviewers that you trust so that when you purchase or invest in particular gear, it'll be worth it. So I'm very happy that this morning, during my morning workout, I saw Joe's talking video about the Insta360 Air, comparing it to the DJI Mic Mini, and I was gonna get an Air because I've been tinkering around the Insta360 X5. I think I found a feature that I will really be using a lot, particularly in these very easy videos, easy vlogs, walk and talk stuff. But before we get into those, first of all, hello friends, I'm Jong. I'm a portrait photographer, nightlife videographer based in Brooklyn, New York, by way of Manila, Philippines. And in this video, I want to talk about two things. First of all, one of the new features on the Insta360 X5 is the InstaFrame. Basically, it does two things simultaneously. It'll record a 360 video, so you can still reframe it after, get cool angles if you want to, but it will also record a flat video. The flat video can be set into a few things, and I think the most useful one is this one that I'm using right now. It's the selfie view. It'll just track your face wherever you put the camera. It'll just keep tracking your face. And there are other preset angles that you can choose. Use the front camera, the back camera. You can choose the top of your camera, the bottom of your camera, down through this barrel. And there are also predetermined movements where you can activate. There's like a barrel roll and a 360 roll as well. This will just cut down editing significantly if you just want to record something quickly and give it an option to kind of like reframe it after as well. There are some limitations though. When you are using the InstaFrame, the flat video that it'll generate will only be up to 1080p, which for me, for simple videos, you don't need it to be super high quality, so I think it's enough. And currently, it can only go up to 30 frames per second. Again, that feature was designed for quick capture of yourself or your subject. I really like it very much. I might use it a bunch, exemplified now in this particular video. And the second thing, as mentioned, I was thinking of getting the Insta360 Air mic. I thought that certain brands will make other brands' accessories less potent, less useful whenever it's used on theirs. So I was hoping that the Insta360 branded mic will be better than the DJI Mic Mini that I typically use. I assume that the Insta360 Air mic will be a lot better than the DJI mic that can already connect wirelessly to the Insta360 X4 and X5. But thanks to Joe's talking, it seems that's not the case. So I saved myself 50, 60 bucks. I feel a little bit more at ease because I do trust Joe as a reviewer. When I was looking at the Air, its look, even its dongle, it looked a lot like my Hollyland Lark M2. So instead of comparing the Air to the Mic Mini, I thought I'd test the Hollyland Lark 2 and the Mic Mini. So it's not going to be apples to apples because the Hollyland will use a receiver and the DJI Mic Mini is wireless. But again, trying to build a library of different types of tests of the gears that we have so I can go back and review and I can use which tool in different scenarios. So the entire video, you've been listening to the Hollyland Lark Mark II, and I do think it sounds pretty cool. So if you have the Hollyland Lark 2, you could essentially use that as well. The dongle will be seen when you reframe it though. So that is an unfortunate side effect of it because it's not particularly aligned to the stitch line, but at least you have an option. So just for comparison, I'm gonna set this one down, relax a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, on the fly, switch from the Hollyland to the DJI Mic Mini. So the way that I'll do that is I'll turn this off. Actually, I'm just gonna unplug the dongle and see what that does. Boop. Dongle and plug. We have a bit of a sample of the onboard mic of the X5. If you're not too particular with audio, you just need something, it works enough, and I'm not even using the voice isolation feature of it. So now I'm going to turn on my DJI mic. Right, it says it's connecting. So for the rest of the video, we're going to use the DJI Mic Mini, and then you can compare firsthand which one you like better. Again, this InstaFrame feature is super duper handy. I don't have to worry about having the camera pointed in the general vicinity of my face. I just know that it will automatically track there regardless of whether I move the camera left, up, right. Now I actually don't know what happens when I put it in back. So that is a quick little walk and test. I wanted to end this video with this last point. I have started to only believe smaller YouTubers. This is no shade to my idols, the Peter McKinnons, the Matty Hapuyas, the Peter Lindgrens, the Gerald and Duns, who do very professional reviews, very scientific reviews of gear. But as I mentioned in previous videos, they're professionals. They get sponsored. They know what to say and how to say it to make things sound and look better. And it'll take a long time for me to get to their level. I love seeing people, not necessarily my level, because I'm still very, very new to this game, but smaller content creators who is learning the tools and the gear alongside with us. That's why I love Joe's talking. He uses the gear the way that I would use the gear, right? I'm not gonna stick this Insta360 X5 on a plane to get dope ass eclipse shots. I'm just gonna walk around. I'm just gonna bring it to family trips. When I play hoops with my friends or softball, I'm just gonna bring it to have a little bit of fun documentation. I feel the authenticity of smaller content creators. And I'm starting to really enjoy this easy vlogging community, action camera, content creator community that we are all building. It just makes it more fun. I learn a lot more and I'm kind of inspired to contribute more. So I wanted to do this test for myself, put it on my channel. So if somebody else out there was asking whether their Lark 2 can connect to the X5 or X4 and how it sounds, now they know. And if they were trying to get the Insta360 Mini as well, then now you can compare which one you like better. So thanks to all of you for inspiring me, and I hope to see you back on the channel. Peace.